The latest Hogwarts Legacy news and Hogwarts Legacy new gameplay has arrived, and there's things you can do before the game comes out. You even get rewards, get sorted, and lots of other things. I'm going to put all that information right here at the beginning of the video for you. That way you don't have to go searching for it. These are live streams, so the videos are longer. We discuss everything live. I've got lots of questions for the audience about how they're going to approach this game. What do they think this means about the size and scope? So let's get right into the update so you don't have to go searching for all the information. This is a Reforge update. Hogwarts Legacy account linking is allowing players to make key decisions before the game comes out, as well as get special rewards. I'll give you all the details in this video about what you need to do before the Hogwarts Legacy release date. If you like these quick updates, be sure to hit subscribe and the bell button and head over to Reforge Gaming, where I stream live. So first and foremost, Hogwarts Legacy is actually letting players use their WB Games accounts with their Harry Potter fan club accounts, and you can make key decisions before the game comes out. You can decide what house you're going to be sorted in and what wand you're going to purchase. So what do you need to do in order to do this? Once players have created their Harry Potter fan club account, you will be prompted to participate in ceremonies to get your wand, as well as sorting hat ceremonies to be assigned to your own house. Now, excuse me. Now, when they released this information, they also released the videos you see cycling up here in the corner. I'm going to talk about that in a moment, what the videos mean for the size and scope of this game. All the different houses are displayed in those videos. Now, when you do this, you're going to get an 8-digit code that you use on the WB Games website to link your account, so that way when you play Hogwarts Legacy next year, the information about your wand and house will be ready from the get-go. Another code entry will be required when the game actually comes out. Now, this is with the Wizarding World website, so look that website up if you want to do this. Some people don't want to do this. They would rather have it happen in the game. So the question is, do I have to do this before the game comes out? No, of course not. Harry Potter fans have the option of leaving their accounts completely unlinked and starting from scratch. You can go through the sorting hat ceremony and buy your wand like normal. Some people aren't going to want to do this ahead of time. However, you do get rewards if you do this ahead of time. Those who choose to link their accounts ahead of time will be rewarded for their efforts with a beaked skull mask and a house fanatic school robe to customize their character in the game. An exclusive wallpaper will also be available. So this may make people sort of feel torn, because there's a lot of early things you can do before the game comes out. You can pre-order the game and get benefits. There's PlayStation 5 exclusive things that you can only get on PlayStation. I'm sorry, not PlayStation 5, but there's only things you can get on the PlayStation platform. There's a quest, there's items that you get when you pre-order for the PlayStation. There's also 72 hours of early access if you pre-order the game, whether you do the digital deluxe or collectors or anything like that. As long as you pre-order, you're going to get that 72 hours early. Now, why is this so huge? Why do I think these videos are so important? I actually think the more footage that rolls out about this game, the bigger the game looks. One of my predictions is that the headlines surrounding this game will largely center around the fact that it is surprisingly deep. It's going to be a surprisingly big and very deep RPG that many people might not be expecting. Now, I do have some concerns that a lot of this could just be window dressing, just sort of fan service to get people excited about the game. These rooms and the things inside of them might not matter at all, but the general impression I get of this game is that it's a very, very big and substantive game. The only concerns players might have right now is that there's a lot of early game rewards you can get. There's the 72 hours of early access. There's the Hogwarts Legacy PS5 and PS4 exclusive quest and skins, and the potion recipe for the luck. Some people aren't too happy about that. It does seem like a lot of this is just being used to hype up the game. I hope it doesn't take away from the success and the enjoyment of the game. Let me know what you think in the comments below about all the various things you can do before the game even comes out. Head over to Reforge Gaming if you want to watch my streams live, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. And I appreciate you guys being here. I suddenly had to like clear my throat at the beginning of that video. I absolutely hate that. We got 2 membership renewals right at the beginning. Reese getting a new badge and Danzatastic hitting lucky number 13 as a monthly milestone. Thank you so much for doing this. You guys are going to want to take care of this now. I actually did this before the game came out. I bet this will become Lono's 2023 Game of the Year. I'm not even a big Harry Potter guy, but like this stuff looks so awesome. All the different things that you can do, all the different elements and all the love that they've poured in to these rooms and houses. Like I'm telling you, I feel like they've put a lot of time and effort into this game. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of passion. Huffle My Puff Barrier, that is not that kind of stream. Thank you, sir, for the lucky number 13 and for being a tier 2 member. We want to see those tier 2 members increase. If you guys are here this morning, do me a favor. Hit subscribe, hit the bell button if you haven't already, smash the like button if you haven't already, go through that morning ritual, make sure you're on live chat instead of on top chat, that way you can see what everybody is saying. I'm curious what you guys are going to do. Do you want to do this before you get into the game, or do you want to experience this in the game? Don't forget to gift yourself a membership, says John Always. 13-month milestone. Apparently, they refunded Table JFK, so they did take care of some people that gifted the other day and it didn't work. Gifted memberships do seem to be fixed. We did it yesterday and everybody got theirs, so we were pretty excited about that. Yeah, and you can always gift a membership to yourself. It only costs $5. But, I mean, just look at the details. Now, that little thing where he hits the globe, one of my concerns is that this is all just window dressing. This is literally just to make you kind of go, oh, that's so cool. Oh, that looks so nice. And then that's the end of it. There won't be really any reason to come to these common rooms other than that. That is one of the concerns that I have. Some of the paintings do seem to move and be interactive like in the movies, and obviously in the books. But I hope that's not the case. Yo, what's good, Feed? I see you in the chat. Ryan Michaels hitting a 3-month milestone. Gifted membership, thanks. There you go, hitting that 3rd month. If you guys have gotten gifteds before and you want to jump in on your own, now's a great time to do that. We are doing extra content every day for members, so a membership gets you into an extra talk show every day, as well as those Friday night streams with my wife. Like, do you guys think this is just going to be window dressing? And are you going to want to get sorted before you get into the game? Would you want to do this? Like, even if you're not going to get the game, how would you approach this? Would you use the Wizarding World website? Would you get sorted beforehand? Or are you going to say, no, I want to do it in the game? An entire year of membership for Anthony. Welcome back. State of Play might be announced today. We will be doing a Sony Showcase prediction show today. I'll make my own predictions about what's going to happen at that show this week. Make sure you're here for that. There's also God of War Ragnarok new gameplay debuting today that we will totally be going over. I'm guessing it's for storage and sleep purpose, mostly just like Red Dead Redemption 2, maybe some students with quests. I'm a little worried that it's window dressing, says MG. Like, can I sit down there and play chess against somebody? The chess pieces are moving on their own. Like mini games like in Assassin's Creed. I would absolutely love that. Dr. Red's jumping back in with the membership. Welcome back. Appreciate that so much. You think this is exactly the kind of game where window dressing is perfect? Oh, you think that. Do stuff just for the fans. It's a great idea. So Derek is saying this is a perfect game for window dressing. This stuff, it's okay if these rooms are literally just for, you know, nostalgic fan service to get people excited. You can link your account for the rewards and still do the sorting ceremony. There is no lock. Okay, so guys, that's really helpful information. You can actually do the account linking so you get the rewards, but you can still do the sorting in the game. I love the secret entrances. I think that's so cool. I think that's one of the coolest aspects about it. I know it's just sort of, it's probably just, you know, some, as we were saying, window dressing fan service, but I do think that's a good point. I think this game does need a lot of window dressing and a lot of love to really drive home the fact that you're in Hogwarts, you know? if Hogwarts Legacy gameplay was maybe too linear and too condensed or too restricted, that wouldn't be very enjoyable. People are going to want to go everywhere, and this really does, in fact, feel as if you're going into a lot of different places in the school grounds. I gotta say, I think the Ravenclaw common room is the coolest. I think it's so cool. It feels very almost Assassin's Creed-like. Yo, Tiger 2 Actual just renewed and hit 10 months. Loving how this game looks. Worried it's going to be like Marvel Avengers game, which was meh. I don't think this is going to be like the Marvel Avengers game and be meh. I think it's actually going to be quite substantive and quite deep. They've just put way too much love into it. I mean, just look at that, the way that door opened. Guys, Table JFK just gifted 10 members. His 10 members the other day got refunded. Click allow gifts in the chat, or click on the join button or the $ at the bottom of the chat and click on membership. Once the membership menu pops up, the 3 dots at the top will let you get into your gifting options. You may need to toggle it off and save, and then toggle it back on again. So make sure and do that. They all got distributed yesterday. It took about a minute, so you got about a minute to grab those gifted memberships. Good morning, Mac. Hey, I just subbed. Thank you so much. Let's pause the gameplay loop that we're running, all the different houses. If you guys have never been here before, this is Reforge Gaming, a daily variety gaming talk show where we cover all kinds of different gaming news. We appreciate you being here this morning. I am safe for work. There they go. There go all the gifted members. It's me, Bernie, Minaj, Ramen, Leonardo, Derek Green, Bert, More Bacon. I love seeing somebody I recognize get it. More Bacon, Captain Grease, Team Tom, and Sniggity Snags. Guys, all 10 gifted memberships are gone. I'm so glad they're working again. I'm so glad to see people get their memberships. Make sure you stick around. We do an extra stream every day for members. We do a members only talk show at the end of every day, and we appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for supporting the channel with gifted memberships, with viewership. The more often you're here, the more likely you will get a membership. A great way to not miss the show and to be here, a great way is to hit subscribe, hit the bell button. That way you don't miss my daily talk shows. I am a safe for work broadcaster, so make sure you're here every morning for these talk shows. We're taking a look at the new gameplay of all the various houses, and we're also saying, hey, do this now. You can go to the Wizarding World website, link your account with your WB account. That way you're good to go when the game comes out. You get rewards, you get sorted, you get all the things. If you guys are enjoying my coverage, I've covered Hogwarts quite a bit. I think this game is going to be massively deeper than many people expect it to be. Yo, Stargator doing his own membership, jumping in on his own. We love to see people do a membership on their own. That makes it sort of frees it up for the people that can't afford a membership right now. So if you can afford a $5 membership, it gets you into an extra piece of content every single day of the week. And then Danzatastic just gifted 10 members to the community. So if you can't afford a membership, maybe try and grab one of these gifted members from Danzatastic. And again, those of you that can't afford it, it's $5 a month. You get into our members-only Discord. I do an extra talk show every day for members, and then I stream Friday nights with my wife for members. So there's a ton of value for the $5, probably more than you get on any other channel on YouTube. Julio with a 10-month milestone. I'm really here. I've already been here this many months. Guess I'm stuck. Oh well. Welcome back, Julio. And there go all the gifted memberships from Danzatastic. Hey Jay, Michael, Jimmy Olsen, Kevin, The End Is Near, Legacy, Gold Go Poe, JS117, Phil, and Binny703. All gifted memberships are gone. They're all gone. If we hit 1,500 members, my wife and I have to play Genital Jousting on Friday night, and she does not want to play that game. So please keep the gifted members and the brand new members coming. Keep doing it. She's really grumpy about it, and if we hit 1,500 members just once in September, we have to do it. 2,000 members is the big goal. We're around 1,200 right now. Good morning, Night Train. How are you? Arch Enigma with 13 months of membership. Thanks for hitting that big milestone and for doing a tier 2. New badge hype, lucky number 13 as well. There you go, representing a whole year, the green badge. I could see this game making a serious run for Game of the Year awards. I kind of think that too, Detective Seeds, because I think it's going to have a lot in its corner. I mean, it's going to have the Harry Potter fandom. It's going to have the fact that it's just looking incredibly built, very ornate. It's going to be on every platform. I think the only thing that stands to hurt this thing is if it launches on the Switch and runs like Garbo. They still haven't announced the official dates for Switch. I mean, it might get staggered. It might get a staggered release so that the release date doesn't get, shrouded by a bad release on Switch. If you guys are enjoying my coverage, I'm letting this video loop over and over again. You're going to want to do this now, get sorted in the Wizarding World website, and then sync it with your WB account. There's already 450 people here, so do me a favor, smash the like button. It really helps out the video. It shows that you're enjoying the content, and pressing like and subscribe doesn't cost anything. And if you want to do the membership, it's $5. Click join and get committed. Oh, you mean a video game, says Sean? General Jousting? Yeah, it's a funny video game that my wife does not want to play. Table JFK with 13 months. Thank you so much for coming back in. Brand new badge for you as well. Guys, it's official. We've been over here streaming on Reforge Gaming for 1 year now. Thank you to everybody who has supported this effort with your subscription, with your likes, with your lurking, with your chatting, with your memberships. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Let's celebrate the 1 year anniversary with a huge day. We got a great Hogwarts Legacy news and Hogwarts Legacy new gameplay to show off and just talk and vibe and get excited about Harry Potter. I mean, we've also got brand new God of War Ragnarok stuff coming today. We've got my show after that is going to be my predictions about the Sony showcase. Why is there a kid just sitting in the fire? Do you see that? Man, what's going on in Ravenclaw? Like, what is happening? They really need to check on him and see if he's okay. He's just chilling in there. 1 year, that's right. That's right. Let's celebrate 1 year streaming on this video. Is there new gameplay today? There's new gameplay of God of War Ragnarok. This is new gameplay of Hogwarts Legacy. They show off all the 4 houses. They did this to celebrate the fact that you can use the Wizarding World website to sync with your WB account, and you can get sorted and all that stuff ahead of time. You even get rewards. Now, if you don't want to get sorted before the game comes out, you don't have to do that. You can link your WB account and the Wizarding World account, and you'll still get the rewards. You get like a mask and like a robe for your house, I believe. I think you get the robe set regardless of what house, because like you obviously can create new characters and get sorted into different houses if you would like. You'd rather be sorted in game. I think a lot of people. Oh, you get a fireproof spell as well, so you get more. You get more than that. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. I forgot to push out the short. What's your favorite common room? I think the Ravenclaw room looks the coolest, honestly. Like, I really like Gryffindor because of the colors, but I think the Ravenclaw room is the coolest room, personally. I think it looks awesome. It looks like something out of Assassin's Creed. It looks like sort of almost like a meeting place that you would go to if you were in Assassin's Creed. You know, it does. It looks dope. It looks extremely ornate. I love all the secret entrances, too. If you pay close attention, a lot of these videos, they have like a secret entrance into the actual rooms themselves. So they're not just like, oh, hanging about. I wonder if you can you go into the common rooms if you're not a member of that school? That'd be the question. This one right here, Slytherin's secret entrance is probably the coolest secret entrance. Watch this. I think this is the coolest. You just walk up and the snake comes up that's bordering the ground, and there's the door. I actually think this might be, I don't know, this one might be my favorite because you got them, they're clearly up high because you got night sky. You got night sky outside. I don't know. Oh, and the skull on the table there. This one might be my favorite. This one might be beat Ravenclaw because this one's like dark and foreboding and very mysterious and, you know, kind of spooky. This feels like the oldest room in the house. The other ones feel very, you know, decorative. Hufflepuff is about as cozy as a campfire. I mean, look at this. I mean, this just looks cozy and nice. I'm sure all of the Hufflepuffs will be glad to have this one. I think Slytherin might be my favorite. It might have just taken the prize. It's underwater. I thought that was like night sky. That's underground. Okay, if it's underground, that's even cooler. If it's actually underwater, that's even cooler. That's a really good entrance. I gotta say, this secret entrance is one of the cooler ones, right? And I do like their Badger logo. I do. Hufflepuff's got a very cool logo and a very cool badge. Those badges that I put on my thumbnail, those are official from the website. So if you don't tap the glass. Slytherin is in the dungeon. See, I'm not a Harry Potter guy, and I'm so excited about this game. I'm happy to be educated by all you Harry Potter folks. They can kind of educate me and help me out here. I don't know if I would I would only do Hufflepuff because of all the badgers. I love the badger on her robe. Oh, we'll have to wait until it loops again. Ravenclaw is pretty nice though. I'm telling you, this is like something out of Assassin's Creed. Like, this is really, really nice. But I definitely think that Hufflepuff has one of the cooler badges. Like, snakes are cool, we get it, snakes are neat, but that badger on the Hufflepuff stuff is really, really nice. Like, down here in the corner beneath me, you can see the official badges that they use. That's from their official website. I put those on the thumbnail as well. House Slytherin, throw up the crooked letter. Let's represent. Yeah, here, let me go to the other side. You don't need to see the Harry Potter. I'm sorry, the Hogwarts Legacy symbol. Yo, Stargator didn't just do a brand new membership. Stargator is also gifting 5 memberships to the community. If you can hear my voice, make sure and click allow gifts. Make sure and click allow gifts. Look at how much detail they put into this, by the way. Look at the Gryffindor crest above me on the wall. Look at the detail they put into this, man. I'm telling you. I know this might be a lot of window dressing, but I don't care. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of passion. You can really sense it. Even just the stained glass windows, they've put. Now look at the robe that he's wearing. All right, there's a robe we're gonna see in a little while that has the badger on it. I gotta tell you, I wouldn't be Hufflepuff, but the badger looks sick on the robe. If you're just tuning in and you've never been here before, this is Reforge Gaming. I am a Safe for Work broadcaster. I go live on YouTube Monday through Friday. I've got multiple shows planned for the day. This is our first show. Make sure and hit subscribe and the bell button. That way you don't miss out. Maybe you'll get gifted a membership because they're rolling out right now. Veter, thanks for 5 months of membership back from vacation. You the man, welcome home. Red Moon Gaming, Orange Spawn, Broken, what is that? Broken Nono, and then Johnny Dingo and the Flash 25. All 5 gifted memberships are gone. We are pushing for 1,500 memberships so that my wife and I have to play a game that she does not want to play. Members-only content happens every single day. It happens at the end of every day as a talk show, and then we do a Friday night stream with my wife. So jump in. It only costs $5 a month. Keep the member train going. Plenty of you could jump in, I bet. And then you make room for the folks that can't afford a membership right now. Let's keep growing the community and being awesome. That's the only thing right there. The spinning of the globe makes me feel like you'll come to this room one time and then that'll be it. There'll be no other reason to come to the room. I hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case. I honestly hope that like your common room and all these areas become like your central hub for your character as you're playing. Like you'll come here to turn stuff in. Maybe you'll come here to get side quests. I do think Slytherin is my favorite room. I am Slytherin. I did the sorting. I would probably pick Slytherin even if I wasn't sorted Slytherin. All the snakes are dope. Being underwater. So I was educated this morning by Harry Potter fans. You're underwater. You're down in a dungeon. Now watch. You see there's like a snake. There's like an ornate snake design on the ground. Now watch what the ornate snake design on the ground does to open up this secret passage. Like this is sick. It lifts up off the ground and there's the door. That might be, that one and Hufflepuff, I think, have the coolest secret entrances. I think they have the coolest secret entrances. Hufflepuff, you go through like a big old barrel, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Now, there was a chessboard there on the table. It would be like in Assassin's Creed when you go to the various towns and you can play like the games against, NPCs and stuff. That'd be pretty cool if you could go to these common rooms and play mini games. as well. But I do think Slytherin's my favorite. Also, just take a look at the let's take a look at the robe there. I don't know, is there any footage where it's better lit? That's not bad right there. You get a good glimpse at the Slytherin robe if you want to kind of wear the robe for your house, and I think that one looks pretty good. I like it. I think it looks nice. I do think the Badger might be the coolest looking one, to be fair. I think it's the coolest one, even though I'm not a Hufflepuff. Guys, so many people here this morning. Before we go into the next house, it's getting ready to transition into the next house. Let me just talk to the people that may have never been here before. Let me do a little bit of a pause here on Hufflepuff. This is Reforge Gaming. Welcome on in. If you've never been to my stream before, hit subscribe, hit the bell button. We are safe for work here, so you can throw me on in the background. People kind of treat me like a radio show or a podcast. I'm usually in this scene just talking to the audience, but right now we're kind of combing over the common room, the Hogwarts Legacy new gameplay with the common rooms. We'll also be taking a look at the God of War Ragnarok new gameplay, and I'll be making my predictions about the Sony Showcase this week. There are Sony exclusives for this game, so do me a favor. We should easily have 400 likes right now. Easily. Set your sights on 400 likes. If you haven't smashed the like button yet, it helps my video. It shows appreciation for the coverage and the commentary and what I do here. And we got our first order of coffee for the day. Hang on. We got to take a pause. Cody Biscuits ordered a dark roast. Guys, Reforge Gaming has its own coffee. It's called Reforge Roast. We have a light roast and a dark roast. It's got balanced acidity. If you're a coffee drinker and you've never tried coffee with balanced acidity, try out our coffee at reforgeroast.com or use the coffee link in the description below. It is our coffee, not a sponsor. I have it roasted and shipped to us, and then we send it to you. So thank you so much for being here this morning. We appreciate all of the Harry Potter fans. We appreciate everybody that's been jumping into the stream and joining. Let's see how many new subscriptions we have. Tons of new subscribers this morning. Welcome in. I am still muted in Discord. Took a long time for somebody to say that. I guess people aren't using the Discord today. That's totally fine. You can actually use the Discord to listen to the show every day if you can't get access to YouTube. That's another member perk. So we do have a members-only Discord, and one of the perks is you can listen to the show every day if you can't pull it up on YouTube, depending on where you work and what's going on. Why isn't there a balanced acidity emote? We're going to have a balanced acidity shirt very, very soon. We'll let this thing loop. While it's looping. Let me just talk to you for a moment. Iron Warrior hitting with 2 months there. A 2-month milestone as a member. I'm a night shift worker, so I never catch the live show. Glad to be here today. Keep on keeping on. Thank you so much. Our content's very consumable. Even if you can't catch it live, you can always watch the VOD and throw it on in the background. Especially if you have YouTube Premium, you can kind of listen to it passively. I do make sure and basically never shut up. I keep the conversation going and make sure it's a very, very interactive stream. We need 16 more likes for 300. There's over 600 people here. If you're not logged in, do me a favor, get logged in, throw me a like and subscribe. We got a great community of people here. We run a really tight ship. We try to keep production and value really high on the shows. We got a great Discord, a lot of folks hanging out in there. We got coffee. I'm always wearing a dope t-shirt from 80s Tees, wearing a Smashing Pumpkin shirt today. They got a cool music collection over there. All right, now listen. The Ravenclaw door here, that's not the secret entrance, but that's pretty cool. Do they show the Ravenclaw secret entrance? That door is friggin' awesome. All the other houses seem to have a secret entrance. Ravenclaw, I don't know if they show it. Is it more obvious depending on the house? Maybe Gryffindor and Ravenclaw have like very blatant entrances, but the Hufflepuff entrance and the Slytherin entrance are almost hidden. It's cool, but Slytherin looks amazing. Yeah, I am very excited to be Slytherin. I mean, and I'll admit that raven, the raven on his robe there. I like how it splits. You can kind of watch as he's walking. See how it splits like right down the middle? It actually is very, very cool. I like how they have that place. It's nice. You have to answer a riddle to get into Ravenclaw. So it's not... okay. That door was the entrance. Oh, so there is... okay, so it's not hidden, but you got to answer a riddle. I might have to do Hufflepuff House. The common room looks awesome. I would do Hufflepuff just for the badger on my outfit. And I wouldn't care about anything else. Just the badger. Now, obviously... the Gryffindor robe is sick. Okay, that's sick. And this is a nice secret entrance, you know. This is a nice secret entrance. You guys want a poll? You guys want a poll? Let's do it. We do this every time, and it's just fun. Hogwarts Legacy. Which house will you end up in? Which house? Hang on a second. Hang on. Harry Potter houses. I misspelled it one time, okay? I misspelled it one time, and I'm not doing that again. All right, I got a lot of grief. The one time because I misspelled one of them. I think I misspelled Slytherin or something, and everybody freaking lost their dadgum minds. And then J.K. Rowling blocked me on Twitter. I'm just kidding. Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin. Hogwarts Legacy. Which house will you end up in? There you go. There's your poll in the chat. There's the poll in the chat for the chat poll for chat. And we're about to hit 700 viewers. What in the actual heck is going on? If you have never, I've got to keep doing this. This might annoy you, but I got to let people know what's going on. I got to orient them to the live show, okay? We're usually in this scene. Welcome to Reforge Gaming. I'm safe for work. We cover all kind of gaming news. That's a lot of reasons for you to click subscribe, click the bell button so you don't miss out. Let's get back to all the common room gameplay. If you haven't seen it yet, do this now. You can go to Wizarding World website, create an account, link it with your WB account. You can get sorted, you can get your wand, you can get in-game rewards before the game even comes out. Freddie hitting me with a $20 tip through Super Chat. I'm gaming at the moment, so I would use Discord, but I need to see your beautiful face. Stake fund, a $20 stake fund. I don't buy stakes anymore. They're too expensive. I can't really afford it. I'm not trying to act like I'm poor, but it just seems so foolish. But I'll do it, Freddie. I'll take your 20 and I'll honor your request. You know, I'll get myself one. They're so expensive. They used to be like 14 or 15 bucks, maybe 16 on a heavy day, you know, and now they're like, I think they're like 30 something dollars. I can't justify it. I just get there it is. Did you guys see that? Right? There you go. Look at that. Look at the Slytherin. Slytherin's the coolest. Oh, look at the torches in the corner. Look at the torches in the corner. The snake little torches. So what am I supposed to do first? You go to Wizarding World's website, create an account, right? You get sorted, you get your wand, you get your Patronus, and then you can link your Wizarding World account with your WB account. And when you do that, make sure your WB account's linked to wherever you're going to play the dadgum game. Are you going to play on PlayStation? You're going to play on, Xbox or whatever. And then you get in-game rewards. You'll already be sorted. You'll already have your wands. Now, if you want to link up to get the in-game rewards, but you don't want to get sorted or your wands, you want to experience all that in the game, okay? You don't have to get sorted and do the wand stuff. You can just make the account, right? Patronus check. Yours is a red squirrel. I got a frickin' swan, which, if you've never been here before, I'm not a fan of geese. I have a very strong hatred for geese, and I was very disappointed to basically get a Patronus. This is one of the other excellent entrances. Look at the badger. Look at the badger on her robe, by the way. I want to be Hufflepuff. Look at this entrance. All right, let me show it again in case anybody missed it. All right, I'm not Hufflepuff, but I think their secret entrance, and I think the badger crest. Look at the badger crest down in the corner also, that little badge. Look at this entrance. Look at the love they poured into this game. I want that badger though. Look at the badger on her robe. Isn't that dope? I love badgers. A badger would freaking make mincemeat of a goose. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get that angry. He's been beaten up by a goose as a young man. It was traumatizing. No, that's actually not it. That's not it. I just think they're annoying and ugly and obnoxious, and I would be willing if need be. I've always told my family that I would do what's necessary if I would punch a goose if need be, right? I would punch a goose square in its head. You know, like a reverse punching bag, you know, instead of hanging from the ceiling, it's kind of coming up from the ground. I would punch that thing right in its dome, you know, if the goose was charging my kids. There's always a part of me, you know how the Joker's like, come on, hit me. in the Batman movie, I'm kind of always tempted to be like, all right, let's see if we can't get this goose to come over here. Like, come over here and try and bite my kids. You know, I wish a goose would, kind of a thing, right? I kind of wish a goose would. My husband found a goose plush on Amazon, and I'm like, I'm going to get that and send it to Lono for him to open on stream. It would be hilarious. You wouldn't be the first. I have 2 stuffed geese in the office, Talika. I had to request for people to stop doing it. I said, stop it. I don't want these. I don't want these. The only reason these aren't in the trash is because people spent money on them, all right? Here's what started it all. Here's Jerry the badger that someone sent me. Now, he's cool. Look at those claws. Look at those freaking vicious... Look at those vicious claws. This guy would frickin' eat your family and then sleep in your bed, all right? This guy would he would destroy you! Anyway, but look at these idiots. Look at it. It's just, this is what it wants you to do to it, you know? Just scoop it up. Just scoop. I'm sorry, hang on. Let's get back to the gameplay. Sorry. Yeah, please don't do this. Please don't send me stuffed geese. I don't want them. They're on the ground. They're on the ground. Listen, don't send me geese. Gift memberships instead. I would much rather get more people in the membership pool than get a stupid stuffed animal. I got a white horse as a Patronus. Just for that, I'm buying you a 3rd goose. I swear to frick, Sven, I'm going to burn them. I'm going to have a goose burning ceremony, and I'm going to live stream it. I'll only do it for Tier 2 members and above, so you'll have to upgrade. We were nearing 800 members before I did that. I think I freaked a bunch of people out. Help him overcome his phobia, chat. Guys, can we get 400 likes on the video? There's so many of you here. If you're enjoying the coverage, the banter, and the silliness, do me a favor and smash that like button. It is free to hit the like button. It is free to subscribe. No, I do not have a goose phobia. I hate them. I want to punch them. I dislike them greatly. I do not have a phobia of geese. No. I'm just willing to punch them very hard in their stupid little dumb head. Zero problem. Memberships equal a goose. I tell you what, you get me to 2,000, you get me to 2,000 members, and I'll burn all these stuffed geese on a stream. It probably is not a good idea to burn them. There's probably all kind of like weird stuff in the fur, and then it would probably... You ever burn something and it makes like green fire and you're worried that you like summoned a demon or something, you know? Like, what did they do when they made styrofoam? That's the real question. When you burn styrofoam, it's like a green flame comes out. You know what I mean? Is that the soul of somebody that's being set free or something? I don't know. All I know is when you burn styrofoam, it burns green, and it's terrifying. Sometimes you can hear a baby crying. I'm just kidding. If you're just tuning in, we're checking out the Hogwarts Legacy news and the Hogwarts Legacy new gameplay. What you can do right now is you can get sorted into your house, your wand, all of that. You can go to the Wizarding World website, make an account, sync it up with your WB account, and get some in-game rewards as well. You don't have to do the sorting and the wand thing if you don't want to. Yo, Imori with 13 months. That's a nice milestone. Welcome back. That's also a new badge for you. Played Unentitled Goose Game and couldn't beat it, and now he hates geese. That's not it. That's not it. I'm going to send you the white goose from the Untitled Goose Game. That's what my Patronus looks like. What's good, Sleepy Kraken? How are you? Something spicy in his coffee this morning. I feed off of the energy when there's this many people here and the stream's like popping and like everyone's coming in and being awesome and gifting memberships. It's like an injection of energy. It's like a B12 shot. You know what I mean? Zero T is cracked. You like the zero? Isn't the zero shirt sick? You know what I like about it? it's so big on the shirt. You know what I mean? It's like a big print instead of being like really small. Like the classic Zero shirts when I was growing up, when, you know, people were buying Smashing Pumpkins merch, it was always pretty small on the shirt, you know? Ravenclaw entrance might not look that much, but if it is according to the books, then it's the only interactive one in the game. Really? A few animals Satan still inhabits. There are a few animals that Satan still inhabits. Raccoons, geese, and hornets. Yeah, that's right. When I was about 5, a goose ran off with my sausage roll I was about to eat. Do you see the menace that they are to society, chat? Listen to the traumatic stories people are telling about geese. Stealing sausage rolls, being jerks, having bad attitudes, pooping on golf courses, being ugly, honking really loud, flying in a V in the sky. Just all those general annoying, terrible things, you know? They're just, they're awful. You burn them and then you summon the Goosthemium Dark Demon of the West. Leave my geese alone. Yeah, and guess what? They're also like the official bird of Canada. What more do you need to hate them? What more do you need to hate a goose? You got everything. You got everything you need. They're freaking awful. There were 700 people here, and then Lono went off on geese. We were nearing 800 viewers, and I held up stuffed animals and acted like a weirdo, and it totally killed the vibe. It totally killed the vibe. People are like, I'm out of here. This guy's losing his dadgum mind. He has stuffed animals, and he's growling. I don't know. But they taste good. You go ahead and eat them. A dead goose is a good goose, you know. Go for it. Eat them up. Eat them up. Baby ducks versus geese, regular show vibes. What's good, Zubair? I thought you just hated the Dutch. The Dutch pale in comparison to my hatred for geese. The Dutch are like a, you know, like a fly in your break room. You know, they're kind of annoying. You know, I don't actually have anything against the Dutch. It's just a running gag on the show. Geese are like a splinter in your foot. They're awful. Get them out. They look so cute when you're holding them. No. What about a Dutch goose? I mean, a Dutch goose is that we're taking it to. We're going full. We're going full, chat. Never go full. Got to back it up. Got to walk it back. If you're new, like, why are these people talking about geese? I actually really like badgers, and I don't like geese at all. So we were talking about the Hufflepuff, badger robe and how cool it looks, and we are checking out the Hogwarts Legacy new gameplay. The Hogwarts Legacy news is that you can get sorted right now. You can go to the Wizarding World website, make an account, sync it with your WB account. You can be pre-sorted, have your wand. You get in-game rewards. Now, you don't have to get sorted if you don't want to. Take the poll at the top of the chat. Where would you end up? I'm Slytherin. Slytherin is winning by a small margin. If you like Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, or Ravenclaw, make sure and cast your vote at the top of the chat. After casting your vote, you can dismiss the poll if you don't want to see it. The Hogwarts Legacy gameplay that they revealed was all the common rooms, and I actually think they look very, very good. Now, if you're familiar with my content, I do a lot of commentary and predictions about games. It's just something that I enjoy doing. Now, one of the things that I have said about this game in particular, I have said this game is going to basically surprise people. I think that the headlines for this game is going to be Hogwarts Legacy is a surprisingly deep RPG. That's what I think. Those are the kind of headlines I'm imagining that we're going to see surrounding this game. Yo, Dodeva says, hey, welcome to all the new people. Welcome to Reforge Gaming. We're going to slap you. We're going to slap you with some gifted members. There's 5 gifted memberships in the chat right now. Grab them. Make sure and smack the button that says allow gifts. If you've already done that and you can't get gifts, you can reset your gifted member options by going into the there's a gray camouflage collection for the PlayStation. Oh gosh, that is so that's sexy. Anyway, you can click join and then go hit the 3 dots. Once the join menu opens, hit the 3 dots at the top and go to your gifting options and reset your settings. Lono, check Discord. If anyone understands the hatred, it's me. I have to walk around these guys all day. It's only a fraction of how many are there. Look at them. Look at them out there. They're just so arrogant. I'm telling you, look at the height of their head and tell me they're not begging to be punched. They're just begging to be punched right in their head. Freaking geese. Hilly, where'd you end up? Hilly is Griffin. Oh, wait. Is that Hufflepuff? Where'd you end up? Yeah, Hufflepuff, and he got a Dragon Core wand. Guys, let me know what you got. You took the poll at the top of the chat. You got a Husky? Oh, man, my Patronus was a Swan. I'm so disappointed. There they go. The gifted memberships are going out. They're going out a little bit slower this time. They're going out a little bit slower. Not sure what the reason for that is. They've been going out faster. It seemed like they had fixed them. Chris Cameron, Ward Huff. There's 3 more left. There goes one to Lena. Lena got one. Thank you so much. There's 2 gifted memberships left. Our Discord is members only. Once you're a member, be sure to get in there. You won't miss out on the members only content. I do extra content every day for members. There's an extra talk show every day of the week and then a Friday night stream as well. I stream games with my wife. You don't want to miss it. Gucci. Zubair. I got a comment on the Quarry gameplay. It was the funniest frickin' thing. He was like, I'm both happy and sad that I watched this. He's like, I got so invested. He's like, I got so invested. I was very disappointed with how it ended. I said, you and me both, brother. My friggin' wife is she's a mad woman, dude. She's a mad woman. I pre-ordered the deluxe edition of the game. I get 72 hours of early access with the new exclusive dark outfit, thestral mount, and special hippogriff. Yeah, there's also, if you pre-order on PlayStation, I think on PlayStation as long as you pre-order. There goes the last gifted membership to Alexander. All gifted memberships are accounted for. Thank you so much. We're shooting for 1,500 members, so let's keep it going. If you can afford the $5 a month and you watch and listen to my show all the time, man, click that join button, get involved, get committed, help us hit those milestones. We offer more value and content for membership than probably any channel on YouTube. An extra talk show every dadgum day, and then Friday night streams with my wife. You got a Hazelwood Unicorn Core? Yeah, let us know what you got on the Wizarding World website. Where do you go to get the game on PC? Steam? I don't know. I actually don't know. I wonder if this game's even worth buying on PS4. Thanks for the membership. Yeah, thank you so much for gifting those memberships, Dodevas. Thank you so much to the people that received them. The reason you received one is you watch my content enough to be considered loyal enough to be worthy of a membership. So thank you for watching the channel and being awesome and helping us grow the community, helping us grow the channel. We are currently at 1,184 members. We're almost at 1,200, so we have dipped a little bit. We've dipped below 1,200 members. You can also take the quiz if you want, says Sane, if you delete your account and sign up again with the same account. Oh, so you can keep taking the quiz if you want. So if you want to get a different house or you don't like the house that you got, you can do that. That's actually pretty good. I went into what are you trying to tell me? Play Untitled Goose Game. What are you trying to tell me? I went onto the websites. Well, it won't let me click on your message. I went into the websites weekend and I never signed up for them before. Did the test. I got Ravenclaw. Osprey as a Patronus. Osprey as a Patronus is pretty good. Who's mentioning me in members chat? Who's adding me? Coming to Xbox Game Pass is Disney Dreamlight Valley. You Suck at Parking. When do those get added? Right? I need to know the day those go live so I can download those and record first looks. We need to be in a really, really good rhythm with Game Pass games. And because, like, that Disney game is going to be worth doing a first look at. Like, I ain't playing that game at any length of time, but it'd be hilarious to watch me do a first look of it. You know, make a little Disney princess house. Deleting your account to get what you want defeats the purpose? Yeah, to a certain extent. If you don't like what you get, just pick a different house. Disney Dreamlight's live now. Is it live on Game Pass, Talica? I know it launched today. Is it day and date? Is that what the news indicates? Are all those things hitting today on Game Pass? Like right now? Because the image says coming soon. And that's a September the 6th blog post. Okay. I'll do that this afternoon. We'll hit that on First Look. I recorded 2 updates last night and my first reaction piece of content. For those that are interested, we're going to start ending every day with the members at 4 p.m. Eastern. It enables me to record updates, first looks, and reaction content. And my very first reaction video has been recorded. And we're very excited for you guys to see that. I was reacting to Ginger Prime's video about New World. I don't know when that'll go live, but that'll go live on the Reforge Reacts channel. Where do you go for your house? It's the Wizarding World website. You go there, make an account, take the quiz, get sorted, and then link it with your WB account. It'll do it all for you, right? You Suck at Parking is coming on the 14th. Thank you. At first, I thought you were telling me that I sucked at something. I was like, you suck? I was like, excuse me? But you were like, no, you suck at parking. You suck at parking! Oh, you're talking about the video game. Like, can you imagine all the confusion? I got Slytherin, says Nolo Abel. I got Slytherin with a Rowan wand, Phoenix Core. I was just getting ready to say, there are way too many gray names in chat. Guys, there are way too many names in chat without joysticks. Jump in the member pool. It's $5. Or grab one of these gifted members from my man UK Gamer. UK Gamer just gifted 5 members. Get involved. Become a member. $5 to become your own member. Or the more you watch, the more you're here, the more you press like, the more likely you're going to get one of those gifteds. Claim them right now. While you're trying to claim them and while you're clicking on the screen, take our poll at the top of the chat. Hogwarts Legacy, which house would you end up in, or will you end up in? Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Hufflepuff's the only one sort of not represented. All of them, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin, are almost tied, and we have over 1,000 votes. I tell you what, we have over 1,000 votes. Why don't we have over 1,000 likes? Do me a favor, while you're clicking on the screen, click the like button on the video. It helps the video, and it's free. And then let us know what you got if you took the quiz on the Wizarding World website. We're just looping the common room footage that they revealed recently. There was a YouTuber that smashed all these together for us, so thanks for doing that. Forget the name of the YouTube channel. Hang on, let me tell you. Name of the YouTube channel is The Curiosity Realm 2. It's honestly some tiny channel that just did this, and I'm very grateful to them. I do like the poll. It's fairly balanced. We're not going to link to this video because it's literally content that's not theirs. They took all the content from the official Hogwarts Legacy channel and they just mashed it together, but I do appreciate them doing that. It's the poster and I already want to watch it. What the frick is that? Troll? A Netflix film coming? The mountains will move. Makes me want to watch Troll Hunter again. Rockstar reportedly canceled Red Dead Redemption 2 for next gen. I swear I read that they did. That got canceled. That's been done canceled. Menacing Mommy Christina got Ravenclaw, Husky, and a beach wand. Ha! Isn't that a beach? Anyway, despite Troll Hunter's a great show, it was a movie. Wait, did they do a show based on the movie Troll Hunter as well? I thought it was just a movie. I've only watched the movie. Is there also a Troll Hunter show? Slytherin, Pear Wood with the Dragon Core, solid flexibility. Pinnacle got Gryffindor, a winged horse. Man, that's a freaking good Patronus. Freaking winged horse. I got a dadgum swan. I wonder if we're going to get Patronuses in the video game. As far as I know, when you link the Wizarding World account with WB, it's just for your house and your wand. They didn't say anything about your Patronus. There's a couple of shows from that universe. No. I'm not talking about a cartoon. I'm talking about the mockumentary. It's like a fake documentary called Troll Hunter. It's freaking hardcore and awesome and so well done. It's in like another language. God of War, Ragnarok, new gameplay, VOD. We got to get this sucker ready. We're cooking today, chat. We're cooking. We're moving. We're moving at a fast pitch. We got a lot going on. Our next show will be going live shortly, and it's a doozy. It's a doozy. We got new God of War Ragnarok gameplay coming, and we're going to check it out. We'll loop it. We'll analyze it, kind of like what we're doing right now. It's just a great way to vibe. The talk show continues. I don't really ever shut up. That's why a lot of people enjoy the show. I'm a safe for work broadcaster, and it's kind of like a video game podcast. You can throw me on the background of your day, and I will keep you entertained. I'll keep you entertained. Even when we do the gameplay breakdowns, I try to keep it, moving. Let's see. Gaming news and Ragnarok news. There we go. Wait, where's the stream? Yeah, there it is. All right. And let's grab these. Okay. Live chat replay, subscribers, and we'll set it for 11, but we'll go over early. We'll set it for 11. Set it and forget it. Yeah, that Troll Hunter was great. The one that Sven put in the chat is the one I'm talking about. That frickin' movie is so dope. It's so dope. It's so surprisingly good. That's the one that you need to check out. If you guys are enjoying the coverage, always remember to show appreciation to the channel with a subscription or a like. That way you don't miss the content. That way the video, YouTube's like, hey, people are enjoying that video. That's very important information. We have gotten a ton of new subscribers today. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers. Say hello in chat. Introduce yourself. We'd love to welcome you. We'd love to welcome you with a gifted membership. I still see a lot of names in chat that are gray. I see a lot of names that don't have badges. Do you believe there would be many loading screens, says Ina. Ina or Ina, it's probably Ina. Ina, I don't think so. I don't think so. From what I can tell, I don't see there's going to be a lot of loading screens, right? I would imagine that they're going to avoid loading screens in a game like this. That doesn't mean that when you play it on like a weaker system or like the Nintendo Switch doesn't even have a release date yet. My theory is that that's because they're having difficulties optimizing it for the Nintendo Switch, okay? Nintendo Switch is a pretty weak system. I mean, if you're looking at the graphical fidelity in this game, I do think it's going to struggle on some of the weaker systems, which might mean that Ina is the right way to pronounce it. I'm having this convo the past days, arguing for real. Oh, with your name pronunciation or loading screens? I don't think there'll be loading screens on like the Series X or the PlayStation 5, right? I don't think so. I don't think you're going to have loading screens on those systems, but I do think like the Series S and the Nintendo Switch will likely have some loading screens, right? I don't think loading screens are the devil, but I definitely think removing them as much as possible is dope. I cannot imagine this running on the Switch. They might have to run it on the cloud. I think entering the common room will be like a cutscene or real time. Well, watch. This trailer shows what it kind of looks like. They, like right here, I believe this is just like raw gameplay. I don't think this is some cutscene. I don't think this is like an interactive QuickTime event. I think she literally walks down and then that happens and then in she goes. Now, they don't show that door, but other common rooms, they show them walking through the door. Yo, UK Gamers gifted memberships, did they get claimed? Oh, no, they didn't. They're just now getting claimed. It's slowing down again. The gifted memberships went out really quickly earlier this morning, and now they're slowing down again. So make sure you guys are clicking allow gifts. Make sure you're going into your gifting options and toggling it off and on again if you need to. You got to toggle it off, back all the way out and save it, and go all the way back in and turn it on. You click that. You get there by clicking join. Yo, what's good, Ashen? You got Ravenclaw? The Ravenclaw house looks really, really good. Oh, there we go. Game Pass. Disney Train, live now, you suck at parking. I'm going to copy this. Where'd you get that? That's super, super helpful. I'm copying that, and I'm going to put that in our first look room that we use. That'll help us later on. Thank you. They confirm no loading screens for the common room, says Pinnacle Gaming. Still not working for me. I'm going to hop on my laptop when I get to work and try then. Can we skip the night sleeping in our dorm? Yeah, I don't know if they're going to have like a resting thing, like, you know, resting in your common room or your bedroom or whatever. I don't know if they're going to have you doing that on any sort of a regular basis. Guys, thank you for 500 likes on the video. While the video is looping, we're usually in this scene. Welcome to Reforge Gaming, a daily interactive gaming talk show. Constantly talking, constantly covering gaming news, and I am safe for work. So you can click subscribe in confidence. If you see the green box at the top of the chat, click it, and then click allow gifts. Gifted memberships were working again, and now they're slowing down again. I don't know what's going on. As long as one of them gets claimed, they get automatically distributed. So maybe they're emailing people. The more often you're here, the more likely that you will get a gifted membership. So sometimes it runs out of people in the chat that are super loyal. Like a lot of you, this might be your first day here. And then it'll email the people that are super loyal. So sometimes you're not even here and you get one. Oh, there they go. There they go. Def Jama, Voodoo, Sleepy Kraken, and Realm Rex. Realm Rex is here all the time, and so is Sleepy Kraken. I love seeing names I recognize get them. That's all gone. All 5 memberships, all 5 gifteds are gone. As we inch towards 1,200 members, our big goal of 1,500. What's this? IGN didn't like it. Hogwarts Legacy is a 6 out of 10. The lack of RPG depth is the biggest disappointment since... Oh my gosh, that's a Photoshop, Hilly. That's so funny. You guys are getting played. That's a Photoshop from Hilly. It's a Photoshop from Hilly. Guys, we are 1 hour into the stream, which means YouTube is telling me to run ads. We think it's better to call on the user base to subsidize and to monetize live streams rather than disrupt the stream with advertisements. So consider jumping in as a member for $5, doing a super chat, or gifting members. Every hour, it's kind of important that we hit that. That way YouTube can see, you know, live streams can function a way that's much different than that. Now, they don't show him climb into that tunnel. They don't show that. I saw IGN. I didn't even look at it. It says Creature. Trollhunter's an amazing movie. A must-see. Yeah. 6 out of 10, too much magic. It was a Photoshop. He's kidding. IGN has not reviewed it. Hopefully YouTube's not acting up. I am seeing big viewership fluctuations. Now, sometimes that happens when we cover gameplay, because once people realize the gameplay has looped, they leave. However, if you're getting buffering or having to refresh, let us know, obviously, but that's not me. YouTube has been having issues. I think I fixed my end. I switched to newer ingest servers. So if it's continuing to cause buffering, or you need to refresh, or the audio gets weird, that's something that YouTube's been dealing with. That's not because my stream quality is bad or my internet's bad. I monitor my stuff very, very closely. So hopefully, if the viewership's just fluctuating because people are like, okay, I've seen enough gameplay, that's totally fine. That typically happens when we do gameplay breakdowns. But I'm just trying to let you know, if you do get those skips, those buffers, or those glitches, that's not on my end. That's something that YouTube's trying to work something out, I think. Yeah. Gray Camouflage Collection. You can pre-order beginning September the 15th. That PlayStation stuff looks sick. I just saw it on my Twitter feed this morning. Can't wait for Lono to pick apart this game. He will be very critical. I mean, I have been saying I think this game is going to be a deep RPG. It's going to surprise folks. However, if it doesn't deliver, I'll be the first person to be critical. I will, 100%. I'll be the first person to be critical. I won't hesitate. I will not hesitate. I think you get to see her walk through here. Some of the common doors they're not showing us walk through, but I think she walks through on this one. Doesn't she? She goes up in there, doesn't she? Yeah. Yeah, no, they're not showing them walk all the way in. I think it will be a DLC. A different dimension of quality. Wait, what do you think is going to be DLC? I hope to support this with more content at launch. Well, you're in your fifth year. Hogwarts Legacy gameplay, you're in your 5th year. And a lot of people have said that, you know, they could do year 6 and 7 as sequels, and you'd have a trilogy, right? Oh, yeah, Quidditch. Oh, you think Quidditch will be a DLC? Yeah, they've confirmed that there's no Quidditch in Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah. Hogwarts Legacy, no Quidditch. I could see it being a DLC. I could also see, you remember when they did that with Ghost of Tsushima? They like added this side game called Legends, and then later on they sold it by itself for like $20. I could see them doing that, like adding it for free to everybody who owns Hogwarts Legacy, and then after that, selling it for like $20 as a total side game. Like, hey, if you're not interested in the RPG but you just want to play Quidditch, you know, we have that available to you. You know, that wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me in the least. All YouTubers will beat Hogwarts in 2 hours and call it junk. Press X to doubt. I severely doubt that. I don't see a game that's going to be beatable in 2 hours. It's not possible. Now, I know you're being hyperbolic, but I also don't think YouTubers are going to do that. I think YouTubers are going to be pleasantly surprised. This game's going to get... My prediction is, and I'm not a Harry Potter guy. I'm not. I've seen the movies. I can't wait to read the books with my kiddos. We're currently working our way through Redwall. But, like, I'm not a huge Harry Potter guy, and I think this game is going to get glowing reviews and get a lot of award nominations just from the looks of it. I think it's going to do very well. Having a Horizon Forbidden West, I don't know any YouTubers that beat Horizon Forbidden West in a short amount of time and called it junk. And if they did, why are you watching their garbage lowbrow content, right? Why are you wasting time supporting YouTubers that just tell lies? You know what I mean? Like, why waste your time on them, you know? Like, why watch a YouTuber that misrepresents products to you? Do you think you can trust them when they say positive things? Like, every YouTuber that's been dishonest about The Last of Us, why would you trust their glowing reviews? They're dishonest people. Like, if somebody plays a game that's got like a 15 to 20 hour campaign and they speed through it and they tell you it's bad and you know that their review is bad, why would you ever support their content? Why would you support liars? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to tell you a game's amazing and they're going to give it a glowing review. Can you trust that? Can you trust that? Forbidden West is number 2 in sales worldwide on the NPD charts. Reforge, I have important news. The game is set in 1890 from the newspaper and State of Play. In the common rooms we see Chudley Cannon post that says 21, and they won their 21st in 1892. Okay, how is that important news? The game's set in 1890, but we're seeing stuff dated 1892? So are you saying to me that you think 2 years will transpire through the life of the Hogwarts Legacy gameplay experience? Do you think that's what's going to happen? Why would you waste your time on other creators anyway? You could be here. That's right. A possible continuity error? Yeah, you could be looking at prefab footage that they haven't gone back and fixed to rectify. You know what I mean? This stuff could all be... They could be using prefab assets that they created and then decided, well, we need to bump the dates back on everything. That's also possible. I don't think the game's going to span 2 years. I don't think what you've discovered is an indication of that. I believe this will represent your 5th year at Hogwarts. Years 6 and 7 will likely be either DLC or separate games. The game is set in 1890, but the common rooms... Oh, right. The newspaper could be old. Yeah, I didn't read that very closely. That's a 3-year period, not 2. Oh, right. Well, you know what I mean. Sorry. Yeah, it's a 3-year span. You know what I mean. Like, sure. It'd be a 3-year. That's a long time. That's a long time. Unless, of course, they just let it slip that there is going to be DLC and it does span 3 years, because that's a good point. What if years 5, 6, and 7 are 90, 91, 92? Or again, the 1890 newspaper could just be old. Maybe something very significant happened. Can't wait for Hogwarts Legacy Ragnarok DLC. I bought Harry Potter Lego and Hobbit Lego for $1 on Humble Bundle. My wife and I tried to play the Harry Potter game, the Lego game. Man, I'm telling you what, we did not enjoy it. Some of the Lego games get so the game flow is bad. The game flow is bad. It's like, go here, click this. Go here, click this. Okay, you're done. Leave the room. And you're like, wait, am I doing anything? Am I in charge? Or is this just a frickin' point-and-click adventure? Do you know what I'm saying? Let's see if we have any more coffee orders. Nope. Just the one. I would love to start seeing between 2 and 4 coffee orders a day, man. Would really love to see that from you guys on the coffee consistency. Because the coffee's consistent. It's very good. I'm drinking some this morning. It's right here. It's right here in the mug. I got my Reforge Roast sticker on the mug. But the thing is, they won their 21st championship in 1892. That's also when Dumbledore joins Hogwarts, so we could see 3 years. Okay, so maybe that this game's lifespan is like live service and it spans the life of 3 years and they add on to it for a couple of years. And the big ender is that, like, Dumbledore shows up. With Italian sweet cream, you know it. You know it. Our coffee pairs beautifully with Italian sweet cream. Don't you forget it. That reminds me, my coffee subs should be coming soon, I think. Yeah, those come through and I fill them out as soon as possible. Let me buy Frickmas Blend and I'll buy more coffee. We've submitted the order for Frickmas Blend, so I should be paying for that very soon, and then it should be here in time for us to sell it in November, which we're really getting close to the line now. They take a long time to sometimes approve the artwork. I pray that I get billed sometime this week. Sometimes that coffee company, man, sometimes they're amazing, and sometimes it's like you're like, is anybody home? Hello? Like, it takes a long time sometimes. I think they're having a rise in customers, and they're just getting inundated. Like, they're having a hard time keeping up sometimes. The music used in the common rooms is entirely our own. Oh, so apparently the music that they're using in the common rooms is new original music for the game. So this game is going to have new original soundtrack music in it. Like, what songs will be in the game? That's amazing you just typed that. Barrier just put that in my Discord, that the music you hear in these trailers is all original. I don't know if they're going to use any of the music from the original soundtrack of the movies, because that can get kind of dicey with rights and stuff. That can get a little dicey. Quidditch multiplayer would be good. It looks like it will be 3 years for the base game, not DLC. If this game's actual story spans 3 years, that'll be interesting. Like 3 big chapters, do you think? How long is this game going to be? You're Hufflepuff? Nice. I strongly suspect the game covers the entirety of your character's time at Hogwarts. Hopefully they allow you to carry your character into the wizarding world like a la Mass Effect. Doesn't WB already own those music rights? Yeah, maybe, but sometimes it gets sticky with royalties and stuff. Like, they own the rights, but it can get a little sticky with royalties. Like, anytime that music gets used, there's, like, royalty contract agreements and things that maybe they don't want to deal with. This is how they pull people away from Gryffindor. Give them the most basic common room. All the casuals are going to pick Harry's house if they don't make the others more visually interesting. Guys, do you think that that's a true thing? You think Kyle's on to something? That they tried to make Gryffindor look the most basic? Or is it just that Gryffindor is the more like vanilla choice, and so it just looks more Hogwarts, Harry Potter vanilla? You know what I mean? We see more of those elements in the movies. Like, it does seem a little bit more. Yeah, I wonder if it's just because it's familiar because of the movies. You know, because like that right there looks great. But it also has a familiarity to it because of the movies. The hallways with all the paintings and the light coming in from the windows there, I think looks really, really good. Gryffindor is intrinsically basic. If you're a Gryffindor, you're boring. Yeah, I don't know how you make the elements tied to Gryffindor look any better than they do. I think they look great. I think the size of the paintings, I think how they're just sort of smattered everywhere. You know, you got some of the knights, knight in shining armor. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks good. I do think that the other houses look more interesting, but again, that could purely be because they have more distinct identities to draw upon. A snake-like dungeon, you know, that's going to stand out against that, against Gryffindor. They're probably doing something to make everyone else look more appealing, says Quarterfish. I want to be Ravenclaw, but put me in Gryffindor. Gryffindor is the most detailed. I don't know who is saying that it's the most basic. I will 100% agree with Kyle from my own subjective opinion. Looking at that, I actually think that Gryffindor looks the most boring. I'm not trying to be mean, but Slytherin looks phenomenal, and Ravenclaw for me is in like second place, and then Hufflepuff. I actually think Gryffindor is the least interesting to me. Now that's obviously subjective. That's just my opinion. Other people are going to look at this and think differently. I'm very excited for the music because that's what will make the game. Like The Witcher 3 has insane music, but the music makes a game and plus amplifies the aura. That's one of my favorite things about FromSoft games is their dadgum soundtracks. They're incredible. If you guys are just tuning in, some of you may have gotten pinged the 30-minute notification because we're going over for the God of War stuff very soon. So you may have gotten pinged. That's why a bunch of you are probably coming in here. If you've never been here before, be sure and hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss my coverage. Usually we are in this scene. Welcome to Reforge Gaming. I am a safe for work broadcaster, so you can subscribe in confidence. We do a gaming talk show like this multiple times a day. This is our first show of the day. Hogwarts Legacy news. Get to Wizarding World. Get your stuff going. Get sorted, and then link it up to your WB account. That way you're ready to go. Your gifted subs got refunded. Oh, Behemoth. Somebody else had that happen, and he did it again this morning, and it worked. It was, who was it? TJ? No, it was, oh, shoot. I forget now. They did it. He already came and gifted a bunch this morning, and I want to say it's TJ. Table JFK, not TJ. Table JFK. Thank you, Table JFK. Yeah, he did it this morning, and it seems to be fixed. They are a little bit slow to go out, but they all go out. Insomniac Black with a $5 tip through Super Chat. Slytherin beats up Hufflepuff and takes their lunch money to pay for the awesome kick-a-door. For the awesome kick-a-door? Slytherin all day. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yes. I'm big on... I'm glad that my quiz spit out Slytherin, because I was going to pick Slytherin anyway. Oh, a music question. Have they said officially who's in charge of the music composition? Like, did they get anybody from the movies? Oh, I don't know. Hey, Christina says, I'll test out the gifted memberships. She's going to gift 5 gifted memberships. Guys, if you can hear my voice, it's very important that you click allow gifts if you can see that in the chat. If you don't see that in the chat, you may need to get to a browser. Sometimes you need to click on the join button or click on the $ at the bottom of the chat, go into the members menu, click the 3 dots at the top, and go to your gifting options. You might need to toggle it off and back out and save it, and then go all the way back in and toggle it back on again. That's helped some people fix it, and then that helps the memberships get distributed. I wonder if it's the same composer. Yeah, I don't know. One more thing. The soundtrack for the Hogwarts Legacy trailer and had Hedwig's theme in it, so maybe it will have movie songs. Yeah, maybe. There was a time in I think it was in Jedi Fallen Order, where I'm pretty sure there's some legacy Star Wars music in Jedi Fallen Order. I think. No, this is single player, Hilly. This is single player. I'm actually curious. Hey, there goes one of the gifted memberships to MS. Thank you so much. They're all going, but they're going more spaced out. So that's the first one. That means there's 4 left. Does not bother any of y'all that J.K. Rowling has nothing to do with this and the story's not canon. It's all basically just made up. Yeah, who cares? Is that bothersome to you? Is that going to make it hard to sleep tonight? Yo, Just Barker grabbed a membership. Meadow Pixie. Hey, Chilia. And there's one more left from Christina. Guys, get those memberships. That may have just pushed us over 1,200 members. We're pushing to 1,500 members. And then my wife and I have to play Gentle Jousting on Friday night. And she does not want to play that game. So please gift members or become a member. Really help me frustrate her. Yeah, we're at 1193. We need 7 more members for 1,200. Yo, Ryan Haver, 13-month milestone. So your badge just changed for a whole year. And it's a tier 2. Thanks for doing a tier 2. We're trying to get 100 tier 2 members. And we are currently at 75. We only need 25 people to upgrade to tier 2 or just join as a tier 2 member. What's membership for? You get a badge next to your name, you get emotes to use in chat, you get access to my members-only Discord server, and we do daily members-only content. It's an extra talk show we end every day with members, and then I also stream on Friday nights with my wife. It's all members only. You get more value than probably any other YouTuber out there for $5 a month. And if you upgrade to the tier 2 for $15 a month, we're going to start rolling out extra content for tier 2 and above if we can get 100 tier 2 members. And right now we're at 75, so we need 25 people to do that. And Zubair is showing you, once you become a member, you can go back and consume the old content. We have a whole playlist of my wife and I playing through The Quarry, and it is hysterical. Well worth a watch. The last gifted membership has gone out to Andrea Zardoni. That might be Andrea. That might be Andrea Zardoni. If I got it right, give me some props. If it's just Andrea, then that's cool too. He's just gonna down that question. What question? It's going to lose a lot of people because of that. I don't get. That's the whole point. I want to be in the world she created, and you kind of are still, but the story's basically fan fiction. Wouldn't you prefer to play a game and kind of chart your own path and just like play some predetermined storyline that you like what difference does it make? Do you want to play through the books? If you want to play through the books, like that's not what they're setting out to do. You know? It's good stuff right there. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll question your life choices. Oh, he's just going to spam that question. By that logic, any story not by the original creator is fan fiction. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I think people need to relax a little bit. Yeah, JK had nothing to do with it. But who cares? Like, you're going to get to go to Hogwarts. You're going to get to have the experience that every Harry Potter fan has wanted to have. You get to be a student at Hogwarts, get sorted, make your choices, learn spells, and do stuff. Isn't that more excited than playing some predetermined character? You get to put yourself in the world of Hogwarts. How is that not amazing? That's exactly what people would want. Dollars to donuts. If they had to come out with this game and been like, play through the game of Harry Potter. Choose between Harry Potter, Hermione, and Ronald Scruffyhead. The people would say, "Aw, come on. We already know everything that happens. Who cares about that?" People would have complained about that more than they would have complained about getting to go to Hogwarts and be a student. That's exactly what everybody wants to do. You've never pictured yourself at the school. You've never pictured yourself in what you would do and what school that you would go to. There's an entire website called the Wizarding World. It's so big and so popular that Hogwarts Legacy, they paired up with them so that you can get sorted before the game comes out. Why? Because so many people are doing it already. Yeah, there's a Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire GameCube game. Like, go back and play that. God of War Ragnarok new gameplay live. There's some amazing screenshots I snagged from one of their blogs about like the story so far. It was so good. I was like, finally, some dadgum screenshots I can use that are like high resolution. Scruffy head. Yeah, like, come on. Like, I love Ron. I actually love Ron. Let's dive in. Alright, gameplay today. You know, I love Ron. I just think they're giving exactly what everybody's wanted. I don't think I've heard anybody take issue with their approach to the story. Right? I mean, there's obviously the people that are like, you want to support her. Shut up. No one gives a frick about you and your dumb movement anymore. Just shut up. Like, no one cares about that. Like, buy the game, cast some spells, say Expecto Patronus, and call it a dadgum day. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, no one cares about your empty virtue grabs anymore. It's frickin' running out of steam. Go live on Twitter. You know, no one gives a frick. All right, let me get this video ready. Let me get this video ready. All right, here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go to this. Hang on. I might be able to do it in studio mode, so you guys don't need to see all the messiness. Can I do that? Do I need to... If I F11, does that fix it? Hang on. It's almost right. It's almost right. No, that's wrong. I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why. There you go. And then I'll drag myself up here. And then let me get out of studio mode. Okay. This is where we are headed. Give me a moment here, and we're going. Real quick stream. Tons of good info for you guys. It's going to redirect you. It'll redirect you to the new stream. If it doesn't redirect you, listen, if redirect commonly doesn't work for you, then just click the link in chat so you don't have to rely on redirect. Redirect sometimes doesn't work. So if you don't feel like relying on redirect, or sometimes redirect doesn't work, there's a link in the chat. You can also go back to my main channel and it'll be the featured video. All right, let's check out this new footage. It goes live in like 14 minutes. All right. God of War Ragnarok new gameplay. We have been covering God of War Ragnarok gameplay on this channel every single time it debuts. We have exclusive new footage from the level designer. It's going to premiere on Game Informer. We recently covered the God of War combat gameplay and broke all of that down. I'm going to be ending the previous stream, the stream about Hogwarts Legacy. You're going to want to check that one out. It was a great stream. There's new stuff to look at. There's new stuff to do before the game releases. So be sure to check out that past broadcast. When I end that stream, it should bring everybody over. You can always go back to my main YouTube channel. If it doesn't bring you over, the new God of War stream will be featured. So I'm going to go ahead and end that stream and bring folks over. If you're watching this as a past broadcast, be sure to skip ahead 13 minutes